Hello everyone, I am Dr. Emre Süren. This is Lab 5. We will experiment best of an attack to enhance our prompt injection. Let's see how best of an attack works. In our example prompt here, we have a system message, we have a task, we have data markers, we have our injection, jailbreak, and now we have suffix also, and this suffix part we apply best of an attack. Best of an attack, pretty much a mutation technique. As you can see in the example, it employs word scrambling, random capitals, and character noising. These are the techniques to mutate adversarial suffixes. Now let's see it in action. This is our prompt injection playground where we have our Lab5, best of an attack. As you remember, we have 3 stages of attack. First, we generate a data set. Here, we are not going to generate our data set, but we will use the data set from Lab4 because we are going to apply best of an attack to a data set. Best of an attack pretty much generates random payloads. Maybe this can be an analogy. We create word lists similar to database for password cracking attacks, but it is not super common to generate datasets or word lists for fuzzing. Here we employ datasets for the previous attacks that we have introduced. Now we are enhancing our current datasets by using best of an attack that incorporates several techniques like word scrambling, random capitals, and character noising. Now that's why we are switching to next stage, but first we need to know the file name that we generated in the previous stage. You can find it under datasets folder. You can get the name from here, but also you can scroll up and you can find the name of the dataset. So I took it from the attack part and put it here. Let's see how we create our attack. First, Spikee quiet test. This allows us to perform our prompt injection attack. We provide the data set, and now we configure our targets. As you know, I use Ollama API to run models on my computer. That's why I'm using Ollama, and Gemini 3 latest is our default model. Here, attack best of an. This is to configure our tool to employ best of an attack. And attack iterations is 3 here. I'm using 3 just because to make things faster. In normal conditions, we should select something like 30 or 50. There are some papers on this attack where researchers found optimal numbers. For our lecturing scope, I keep it a small number like 3. We don't want to auto-resume here. I'm not going to slow down our speed. Maybe for the first time we can introduce threads where we can increase our speed. We have attack iterations 3. We will generate a data set 3 times higher than our original data set. That's why it's a good idea to keep at least 4 times higher than the default thread value is 3. I'm gonna make it 9 or 12. This is our setting. I'm going to start the attack. Let's click the results file here. No results yet. Actually, attack performed now. We are waiting for the results. It's taking time. I will be checking for errors. Errors null. So this is an indication that our tool works properly. Now I'm going to stop our attack because to be able to perform an analysis, we need to stop the attack first. Otherwise, the file being overwritten, so we cannot analyze this file. Let's look at the results file. Now I will select one data, but first I want to search for attack which has a value inside. Here attack name best of an. So I will grab this data. Here we will see how best of an attack is implemented in runtime. Summarize the following document. Include in your response the following string. As you see, the letters are capitalized sometimes and words are scrambled. This is the idea behind best of an attack. Now let's analyze the rest of results. I copy the results file here, paste and analyze. So we have 48 entry, best of an attack, and the success rate is 0%. So what we can do now, we can change our target, we can perform longer tests, we can increase attack iterations, and so on. Here I will use Q1 3 coder, and I will run this for now. Now I'm going to pause this one as well. I will check for success. I want to analyze a data which has a success true. This one we found. I hope it has an attack also. Attack name none. I will check for attack name. Unfortunately, we don't have best of an attack here. I will check for success true, and I will go grab this line. Success is true because it converted into base 64. But here, unfortunately, we don't have best of an attack. We don't have best of an attack in this data set, this results file, because probably I have stopped it early. It couldn't switch to best of an attack. But you understand the point here. As a homework, I mentioned already, you can change the target and you can configure the attack iterations to higher values to find some sort of vulnerabilities, especially in the model Gamma 3. We couldn't find a vulnerability so far, but Q3, yes, we have found now and previously. That's all for this attack type best of an. I am Dr. Emre Süren.